Okay, class, today I'm going to give you a brief overview of how to start on your presentation. We're going to be doing a PowerPoint presentation in the next couple of weeks, and I want to give you a little tutorial of how to start on that. Okay, the first thing you're going to do when you open PowerPoint is choose the type of presentation you want to do, the template. So you can look, and here you can see that there's different ones that you can choose from. You can choose to pick one of these, or you can simply choose to do a blank presentation. I'm going to choose this one. It's the wood type. As I pick it, I have a few options. I can choose some different colors, or I can choose to just stay with the one that is already there. And I'm going to go ahead and stay with that, and then I'll just hit create. Okay. When this comes up, it shows me a few different things that we can do. The first thing I'm going to do is go through what each of these tabs do. This is the Home tab, and on the Home tab, you can add slides, you can change the layout, you can change the text, you can change the font that you use, you can change the font size. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and name it Volcanoes. Okay, and you can see that right now the word volcanoes is left aligned, but if I wanted to change that to centered, I would hit the button right here beside it. You can see that when you hover, it shows you that it's centering. So you can hit centered, and that's what's going to happen to whatever's in the text box. If you highlight it, you can also click here, and it shows you the font color, and you can change the color of the font by using this button. Here you can see that you can change the style of the font that you choose, and on this one you can change the size of the font that you're using. Okay, so that's how you're going to manipulate the font to be however you choose it for it to be. If you wanted to change the background of the shape, you can change that here. You can see that it's changing as I maneuver over it. If you wanted to change the shape outline, you would do that here. Most of these buttons and these functions are self-explanatory, but sometimes you have to ask some questions to see what you need to get done. On the next tab is the Insert tab. Here you would use this one to insert pictures or screenshots, charts, tables, another text box, word art, different things like that. If you wanted to insert a video or audio, you would do that on this screen as well. The next screen is our next tab is the Design tab. On this one, you can actually choose to pick a different template. Say you changed your mind and you didn't like the first one you picked. Here you can pick a different one, and here's all the different ones that they have. And you, like I said, you can see that you can choose multiple different options for choosing which theme you want. Or if you just decided you would rather have a different color, you can change the color here to different ones, and you can see that it changes your template as you go through. On the Transition tab, that shows you how your slides are going to change from one slide to the next slide. So you can change, the slide can have different ways that it comes in. You can use the same transition throughout your presentation, or you can change it for each slide. The next tab is the Animation tab. It shows how the text is going to appear. If I chose the fly in option, it would come in from the bottom. The float would come in slower. It can come in like a shape. But if you click here, you can see all the different ways that it can come in and exit. So if I chose bounce, that's what that would look like. So you have a lot of different options to make your presentation fun. And then on this one, the slideshow tab, this is how you're going to use to set up your slideshow to play a certain way, or if you wanted to do something more difficult with it, this would be where you would do that at. Again, this is a little more difficult, and it's not something we're going to cover this time. We're not going to cover review, view, or mix this time as well. We just want to give you a beginning. That way you know how to get started on your presentation. If you click the home button, that takes you back to the beginning. And if I wanted to add a new slide, I would click the new slide button. And here I could pick how the layout of the slide would be. If I wanted a picture with words, I would click this one. If I wanted to choose one that's going to have a couple of different things on it, then I can choose this format. So there are all kinds of options in PowerPoint, and there's a lot more that we'll discuss on the next time. But for now, this should get you started. And if you have any questions, you can come and ask me, and I will be more than happy to help you. Good luck, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.